Welcome back to Facilitation TV, and our topic for today is what are the leverage points to formalise facilitation in the workplace. I'm very fortunate to be joined by two of the winners of the Facilitation Impact Award from the International Association of Facilitators, and in fact, if I'm not mistaken, the only Australian winners of what is a global award. So tell us about it. How do you get facilitation into the workplace? How did you do it?
How did we do it? Wow. We worked closely with the client, and that client was actually looking for a facilitation culture being built within the organisation. They had some external business coaches and facilitators in the past, but they'd also had some training for their senior managers, but they actually wanted to get it filtering down through the whole organisation. And we worked with the client to develop a program that helped people to actually experience facilitation through developing a workplace learning project themselves. So it was real, it was based on some positive outcomes that that branch or that division needed, and the participants had to actually come up with knowing the difference between facilitating and bringing people along rather than delivering and telling.
Okay.
To some degree, I think we actually had to be the antichrist of facilitators by people weren't always comfortable in what they were doing, and that's, I think, what helped them really learn, because they had to do the stuff we do every day, which is be uncomfortable in front of people, really try and do some of the nitty-gritty of developing a project, getting people involved, getting people to find areas for agreement where they didn't before, understanding what questions they asked to do that. They all had to do that and practice that in a real environment, not just a training environment where everything's happy and safe and everyone gets great feedback and it's a wonderful thing. Yeah. For these guys, it was real, and they come back just going, oh my God, this is so much harder. But it was just such a good learning experience for them, and they just come out so much better for it. Yeah. And they could really decide, make a really informed decision, is this for me or not? I think that was one of the critical bits.
So give me a feel for it. Are we talking about a short period? How long did it go? How many people are involved?
We ran it in two cohorts, and each had between 18 and 20 people, and they went for a couple of months each. So we'd run a program with between a week and 2 weeks in between, so they had time to reflect, yep. Work on the workplace project, talk with their managers, and really sort of get that reinforcement of what we're trying to do rather than just fill their head with facilitation stuff.
Yeah, and I think one of the critical components there was that we gave people a lot of opportunity to practice before they had to go and stand in front of their peers or their clients or their customers and actually run something. And an example is that one of the participants actually worked with a lot of truck drivers who were coming on to deliver goods to this organisation. Truck drivers weren't really used to having a facilitated meeting before, and this participant had to stand up in front of them and gain what was their input from, what would work for them. So it was real live stuff, and we needed to make sure that she was secure enough and felt comfortable enough to do it. So there was a lot of co-facilitation and a lot of opportunity to practice what you were going to do in your workplace project. And the triple bottom line is that organisation have saved big dollars from getting their staff actually trained and capable in this area, and also that they've got a lot of support for each other.
And that was certainly one of the criteria, as I understand it, that return on investment, that return on the effort and time that you put into it. So thank you both for telling us about the award. And to you at home, if you're thinking about things and ways that you can really embed facilitation into what you're doing in your organisation, jot it down now, go to our website, have a look at it. It's a really interesting story. So till we see you next time, catch you soon.